very, 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 very long time since you've seen me like this. Don't mind the peeling on my face. I'm in the middle of doing some exfoliating, peeling type stuff right now. I'm about to do my eyebrows and get ready for today's event. Almost today, March 29th, and it is Friday. Me and one of my best friends, EJ, we are going to a comedy set. And I believe it's Tony Baker, guy, and I know I'm so mad. I forget their name. I can't remember the other two names at this moment because I got a lot on my mind right now. I just woke up. I'm so behind. If you know me, you already know I'm so behind because I had to take a nap. I had to get some rest. I was so tired. And yeah, so that's what I'm about to do. So what you're gonna watch me get ready. So earlier this morning, I washed my hair and I literally fell asleep with it wet. Pause. So that's why my hair looks like this right now. I fell asleep with it wet. It's really curly, but it has nothing to it because it has not one product in it. Nothing. I didn't even put conditioner in it. I literally got out the shower, took Sean to school, came back, and went to sleep. I was so tired. So I'm not gonna put anything in it because I don't want it to be heavy. So only thing I'm gonna do right now is put some heat protector in it and blow dry it and flat iron it, and that's it. I'm not gonna do any curls or anything. I'm thinking about just doing a straight flat iron, just straight, no bump, no nothing, just straight. And then I'm gonna get dressed, so you're gonna watch that process. And then I need to throw some clothes in the washer because I didn't do that. And then makeup, so you'll see that as well. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this mask and a lot of different things, it's especially this time of year, because the air is so dry and I have combination skin. I peel sometimes. So typically whenever I use some type of facial cleaner or exfoliant, that was a, I'll read this to you. Pond's Clear Solutions Antibacterial and Clarity Facial Scrub, Facial Scrub with Herbal Clay. It's 3.5 ounces. I actually looked up and found this in the 99-cent store. Crazy, right? And every once in a while, I'll catch something like this. I found a lot of Nivea products, which is my favorite. That's the only lotion I use. And other things, you know, Dove and all that stuff, and Pond's, like this too, the Garnier Garnier, whatever how you say it, clean makeup removing lotion cleanser, dissolves even waterproof mascara, gently calms and comforts skin, moringa and plant extract, sensitive skin. I got this for $1.99 in a 99-cent store, and I was like, y'all, but it's supposed to be 99-cent store, but we all know everything ain't $1 in a 99-cent only store. I looked up and found this too, so every once in a while I'll find a good deal. But anyway, back to the subject at hand, because y'all know I can go off track. I peel, so typically whenever I wash my face, whatever, I have to go over it with a rag, preferably one that isn't just a soft squishy towel. You know what I mean, it's just something with some ridges on it that'll take that off. And then I'll have to go over my face with a dry towel as well to get rid of some of it too. It's a pain, but you know, you gotta get it done. It's something about this desert with my skin. I can't speak for others, but with mine, especially this time of year, winter time, well, it just officially turned spring, but still, I peel, which is just trying to be crazy. So no matter how much I oil up and all that stuff, I peel. So thinking about going to get one of those, like a face peeling type of, you know what I'm talking about. Thinking about going to get one of those. So now I have to go over with a dry towel to remove anything that's left, because the wet towel ain't gonna do nothing but keep just moving it around my face. I also notice I get a lot brighter too, you know, taking away all that dead skin and so on. Now what I'm going to do is oil my face up and let that marinate, like Country Wayne say, marinate like neck bone juice on my face. I use a Nivea cream on my face. I don't use this on my body. I use this one on my face only, and maybe sometimes on the elbow, depending on what I'm doing. But this one's about gone, but it's Nivea cream, and it really helps, especially after I do all that to my skin and pretty much just try to take everything out that's dry and all that stuff. This is a good backup. Now I used to do a astringent and all that stuff, and I don't do it as often as a lot of other people do it. I do it every once in a while. When I first put it on, it's like my skin is like, no. You would think after all that my skin would just soak it up like crazy, but it doesn't. So I have to just constantly just, and this cream is thick. Well, it's really thick. So I have to really get in there. So while my face is cooking in this lotion, or cream, oh, I got hiccups. What I'm going to do now is get started on my hair. So it's completely dry now. I mean, completely dry. It's dry. So since I didn't want to weigh my hair down, I'm using this Tresemme what is wrong with me talking today? Thermal Creations Heat Protector up to 450 degrees leave-in spray. I'm down to the wire in this one. Yeah, I'm like down there. I need to get more of that along with Silk Elements. This was, when I was getting perms especially, this was my #1 go-to brand. Silk Elements, I love it. I don't know how many of you know that. I get it normally from Sally's, or I'll find it in a beauty supply store, but this is the Strengthen and Silk Thermal Silk Styler with coconut and silk, relaxed and natural hair. So I normally put this on it. It gives like a double backup for that, and it gives a little shine to it. So it's not, and these aren't heavy. So that's what I'm gonna do. So first what I'm gonna do is spray it with this. Not too much, you don't need much. Okay, and even spraying that makes it a little bit moist. Pause, so don't overspray that. Then I will be doing a little bit over a quarter size of this. I'm a natural girl, I got a lot of hair, so that little quarter size don't always work for me. So, then I normally focus on my ends first. And then I go to normally the base, like the back of my neck. And then just rub it all. And then my edges. And then just rub it on through, baby. So now what I'm gonna do, even though my hair is dry, I'm gonna blow dry it. Blow drying it, for some reason, before I flat iron it, gives it like that extra bone straight. And I know a lot of people say, oh, natural hair, that's just too much heat. That's why I got all this protection. So I'm gonna blow dry my hair and then I'm gonna flat iron it. Okay, so the blow dry I use is nothing special. I've had this so long, it done wiped off the brand, but I think it's Revlon. Yeah, I think this is Revlon. Yeah. So this is Revlon, just a basic dry. I've had this so long, you guys. Oh my God. So anyway, that's the blow dryer. And this, if you've watched my previous or some of my previous videos, I actually had a discussion, or not a discussion, I talked about this flat iron. This is the Baby Bliss Nano Titanium Baby Bliss Pro. And when I first got this, I really didn't like it, only because I was used to, whenever flat iron my hair, grabbing it and help, you know, you can't do that. Cannot do that with this. You will be, your whole day will be messed up because this all gets hot. Maybe not as hot as this, but it gets hot to a point you can't even just, don't trust this. But after a while, I got used to it, so now I love it. But I'm still looking to get another one that I can do that with, just so I can have options. This is the brush I use to blow dry with. It's the Denman brush. I use it sometimes when my hair is wet as well, but I mainly use this to blow dry with. You got to be careful with this one because you can burn it, and I have melted some of the bristles. It's just this one works a lot better for me when it comes to blow drying. I need to find an alternative, but it is what it is. This is another Denman brush that I use. This one is made more for blow drying. And I'm like, oh, I said I need an alternative. I do. I want another one. Because I love these both. I go between these two. I like this one more because it has more of the bristles on it and it grabs more of my hair to straighten a little bit better. And then this one helps when it's really, 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 really wet. But like I said, I'm torn between these two, but it's my favorite. But this is more for the blow drying because it's got the vents, and this one, so she don't burn it. My hair has already been combed out. So only thing I'm gonna do is at this point, I'm gonna section this side over by itself. And I'll just pretty much go down the middle of my hair. I don't really need a comb. I try not to use combs as much as possible with my hair. And then I'll part this in two sections. So as you see, it straighten it out a lot more for me, and when I do the flat iron, it's just gonna, you know, straighten it even more. So the blow dryer, it really, really helps a lot for that. If you're really trying to go for that bone straight. My hair is natural. Let's not forget, my hair is 100% natural. I haven't used a I don't say, don't call it a perm, a relaxer. Almost 10 years, so yeah, it's been a long time. All right, so I'm done blow drying. So what I'm gonna do now, so my hair isn't just completely just dry, because I don't have any leave-in conditioner in it. I did a conditioner in the shower that is like a 3-minute conditioner, but I left it in there. Like, first thing I did was wash my hair and then put the conditioner in, and then I took a shower and did everything else. So it was in there way longer than 3 minutes. I never just do 3 minutes. I have some type of conditioner in my hair, but not leave-in, which I normally do. But I have the, I think that's Elasta QP Reflect. I don't know if you can see that. But it's a sheen spray, revitalizes dull dry hair, never heavy or too oily, great for braids, natural hairstyles, olive moisture, shea butter, vitamin E, and coconut oil. So I got this, I think it was like $5.99 at the beauty supply store. So I'm just gonna do a very, very, very light sheen, because even though it's not heavy or too light, my hair takes the oil like that. So even the lightest oil will be heavy on my hair, even though this poof right here, believe it or not. So what I do is I keep it extended out really far and just do a light, you know, a very light spray, like, okay. Then I just do the further away to get in your hair, but it's not right here or right here. This puts a lot, and that's why they say take it further away. Further away it is, it distributes a lot more, well, of a wider range. That's what I guess I'm trying to say, more of a radius, but it's not so focused, because if you spray it too close, you know what I mean, it just gets too heavy. So I think I'm done with the oil, because I can go overboard. So now that I've got the oil in my hair, just do my fingers through and brush through so that my hair isn't just completely dry. It has some type of oil in it, just a little, and you'll see more as I flat iron it. It'll come out a little bit more. You'll see it, especially with the flat iron. It might steam a little bit, just a little bit. But I want to have a very airy feel today. Very blunt, very airy. So what I typically do, I need to find my rat tail. So I had a rat tail that had a metal at the end of it, but of course, I think my daughter took it with her to Illinois. She won't admit it though. But what I do is, and I've been parting my hair like this. God, I can't even tell you when I started it. It's been so long. Just like autopilot, I can do it in my sleep. So what I do is, I'm normally closest to the mirror, but I'm trying to show you. I'll just start off the first section. So what I do is right like mid part of my ear, or maybe a little bit higher. I'll just do a part all the way across. Okay, so I got my flat irons all the way up to 450. Now, contrary to what other people do, I'm a little bit more outside of the box. Not too much, because a lot of people do it, just not a lot of people know about it. I run it with a brush. I've had this brush, once again, I don't even know where it came from, where I got it from, none of that. But this has been my my OG, at least, God, since my youngest son was born, at minimum. So yeah, so what I do is I'll trace it with, well, not trace it, I'll chase it with the brush. So what I'll do is I'll give you an example. Show you really quickly. I'm starting to sweat, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna do any, but I might just do a light spray. I should have did this first, but I don't think I'm gonna do too much now, because your girl can do too much. So what I'm gonna do, typically I start with this side, but I want you guys to see. So I'm gonna start with this side. It's just a small piece like this. See that? So since my hair is so, I need to clip this just to get it out the way. Okay, so I'll do the brush. And then, see how it's in there? Hello. Come in. My baby's home, you guys. Well, even though he get on my nerves. What's this? So I'm gonna do it again. A lot of people say run over it once. I do it twice or more until I feel satisfied. Well, due to me being late to everything, I finally made it. They found me a seat. I'm like one row in front of EJ, and it's packed. So VIP got a gold wristband, and everybody else something green or something like that. There's a lot going on behind me, as you can see.